Michael Cortez, and I am doing the persuasive speech assignment. And today, I'm going to be talking about open book exams and closed book exams. And many can agree that when we're doing an exam, the most stressful thing we can do is just not to have any of the material that we studied for. And obviously, on the opposite side of that, you could say that really, it's when you have your open book exams, it's like less stressful, of course. And I would say that during my years of high school, middle school, definitely, I would go to school happy knowing that I'm going to an open book exam compared to a closed book exam. Like, I wouldn't want to go. Everybody heard of the SATs, don't want to do that. Okay, so for the first thing I'm going to be talking about, I have one specific website called journals.com, and journals.com states that some argues that closed book exams promote superficial learning by requiring students to memorize large amounts of material, whereas open book exams focus learners on the application of what they have learned. Others argue that closed book exams compared with open book exam prompt students to study more because they will not be able to look up things during the exam. And I would say for this that yes, definitely, many of us will have to study like way harder than a person that would be taking an open book exam. But in reality, we all have to study even if it's an open book exam. We have to be able to layer the exam in a way that we're able to go to the specific notes that we're looking for. And just doing that in general will be able to actually learn the material just then and there, just organizing everything for the upcoming exam. And then for the next quotation I have here, I have from the Journal of Effective Teaching and Higher Education. It states that open book exams are not inferior to closed book exams in building knowledge and can be particularly useful in online classes because preventing cheating is difficult when closed book exams are administered online. And that is very true. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone can agree. I'm not admitting guilt here. Never cheated in class myself, but I bet some of the audience have online. But definitely just having that open part of it, it doesn't even have to be this specific test book. It can be different materials that we take in notes on. Because I believe if you take notes of some things for the exam that you're literally going to take and you're able to write it down, I think that's pretty good use of the material that you are learning. And definitely for the next part, I have another quotation from erics.ed.gov. It states that showed that both closed book tests with feedback and open book tests increase learning outcomes after 1 week compared to simple restudy of the same material. However, contrary to the often found benefits of retrieval practice, which should be more pronounced in closed book tests, both test conditions prove to be similarly effective. So I do have multiple quotations and many others that states that one or the other can't be more effective. Although, yes, closed book exam, obviously you're learning a lot of information, but some can argue learning so much information before an exam actually can make you forget it due to the nervousness of taking it, to just the large amount of it. But compared to an open book exam, you have everything in front of you, you have the notes, and it's just a great thing for it. And I would say definitely, I always loved open book exams, always. And obviously the closed book exams, it's just, it's been hard for many students just to do that, and some people actually will have mental breakdowns, and many people actually drop out of school because of that. So I do believe that open book exams should be more implemented in today's day, because really just the dropout rate is, for many different types of schools, can be quite high, especially if it's like a online class, because online classes usually are just assignments and not an actual teacher there to help. And obviously, yes, you can text them, email them, or even set a meeting, but definitely just having a teacher in front of you is way better. But really, having that open book thing, especially for online classes, definitely can be very beneficial. And that would be all for today. And and thank you very much.